This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so if you read the question, it says that there is a batsman who has scored complete of 135 runs, and out of his 20, out of in his 20th inning, this one in his 20th inning. That's what it's mean to say. It says that a batsman scored 135 runs in his 20th inning, and his average increased by 5 runs. Then find the average after 20th inning. So understand whatever increase or decrease happened because of this fellow, because of this 135 run. In which inning it has been increased? It is increased in 20th inning. So if you people discuss with me, if you remember the last class, I told that whenever you have to increase somebody, then the entire member of the group has to be increased. So let's say if I have 20 members in the group, if all of them has to be increased by how much? 5 run. So can I say that out of 135 run, that is 5 into 20, that's 5 into 20, that is equal to 100. 100 run will go only to increase the average, So what is the remaining? Remaining will be there to balance the average. So always, whenever you get this kind of question, you do this much, that whatever the total run scored, because of this, either it could be decreased or it could be increased. So increased logic says that if average has to be increased, means each and every inning has to be increased. That's how the logic works, right? I hope you remember this one. Every one of you remember this one. So it says that whenever inning is increased by 5 run, sorry, average is increased by 5 run, means everyone will be increased by 5 run. That's how it is. So whenever we talk about this is pretty simple. 100 run went out of it, which went for only increase. How much run is remaining? 35 run, and increase by how much run? 5 run. So this is the, always remember, this will be the old average, and after increase this will be 35 plus 5 is equal to 40. So 40, whomever has got 40 is the right answer, guys. Whoever got the 40 is the right answer. If you want to understand it in detail, I'll explain one more time, but it's pretty simple. Logic says that whatever run I'm scoring will be divided into two parts. One part will be there to one part is there to increase, and another part is there to maintain the average. Remember this is increase factor, this is maintenance factor. Maintenance factor is also called as old average. This is also called as old average. It's pretty all very simple, everyone can understand, right? So 100 run is here, 35 plus 5, 40. Why 40? Why I'm adding 5? Because they're asking average after 20th inning. This will be the old average. Old, how much increases happen? 5. So total average will be 40. So is that point is clear to every one of you? Where everyone understood, or do I need to go into more detail of it? I don't have any issue. You guys can ask it. Okay. Now quickly confirm on this.
Sir, why have divided 135 into 135?
Why we have divided 135 into 135? Okay, let me answer this question. Now forget about this scenario. Think like this. I have a group of 20 member. How many member we have? 20 member. Now, or let's say I have a group of 19 member, not 20 member. What I'm doing is that, let's say average of this 20 member is any number I'm taking. It is 35 only. Everybody gets 35 only. And I'm saying that one more member is joining into the group. Now my question is that, let's say this new member who is joining in this group is called as Aishwarya. And let's say this lady once joins the group, and let's say her weight is 35 kilogram. For example, I'm saying that, let's say her weight is 35 kilogram. Average weight of the group is how much? 35 kilogram. Her weight is also how much? 35 kilogram. When this lady will go inside the group, whether the average of the group will increase or decrease? Just answer
Sir,
this
it will
question.
remain
Whether
same.
the average of the group will increase or decrease, or it will remain same.
Will remain same.
It will remain same. Why? Because she's been into the group and she's synced there. She has not created any problem because her weight was as good as the average. When the average of the group will increase, when the average of the group will increase, when the weight of Asira will be more than the average weight. Let's say Aswarya weight is something called as 55. Let's say her weight is something called as 55, which means that her weight 55. First go in the group and first maintain the balance. Before increasing, what she will do? She will maintain the balance, right? She will maintain the average, and after maintaining the average, then only she can increase or decrease the average, right? So whenever she will go into the group and maintain the average, in order to maintain the average, she has to how much? She has to be as good as the average. That is 35. Perfect. Now how much is left out? 20 kilogram. How many members are there in the group? Along with Aishwarya, there are 20 members. If there are 20 members in the group and 20 is the extra, can I say that each and every member will get 1 kilogram extra? Right? Which means that each and every member will be increased by 1. Do you guys agree with me? Then each and every member will be increased by 1, which means that average will increase by 1. And the new average will become 36. So if you see that the total mass will be having two factors always. One is the balancing factor, another one is the increasing factor. So how do we get the increasing factor? Increasing factor is number of audience into increase. Number of audience into increase. Because for one audience, 1 kilogram, but for 20 audience, how much it is? 20 kilogram. Similarly, what is the increase here? 5 run. For how many inning? 20 inning. So what is the increase factor here? Increase factor will be 100. Do you guys agree with me? Now, sorry, got it? Why we have divided into 135 only? Why not something else? Because I have to divide it two parts. One is to balance the things, another one is to increase the factor. So from where I got the increase of factor? From the run which we by which the average got increased. So this is 5 into 20, that is 100, that's increase factor, and whatever remaining will be to balance the things. So is that point is clear to all of you? Shall I ask you another question like this? It's not about it's about anyone else. Who else will be, whomever will be wanted to ask a question will be great. It could be either Saurav, Goody, or Vikas, anyone. What happened to other guys, man? Are they not joining today? Is something wrong happening in the training program? Are you guys following it? Just for my understanding, I'm asking for my feedback. Because I see today, I don't see a lot of people joined. At least we had 20 people in the group who has joined for the first day. So let me make it as this number is 135 only. Instead of this 20, let me make it as 10th inning. And let me make it as by 4 run. Average increase by 4 run. Now you do this question and give me the answer. Now all of you do the question and give me the answer. So quickly answer this question, guys. I'm waiting for you. I hope you've seen the question now. You understood the structure. I've solved one question like this. I wanted all of you to give your answer here, right? Aishwarya has got the answer 84. How about others? And this will be also after 10th inning. This, I hope you have made that assessment by yourself, right? So this is how it will be, guys. You have to work along with us and get the things. Otherwise, it will be very, see, for me it's very easy. For us, if you ask that you should not do like this, I can solve all the 20 questions within 1 hour and we can go home. But that will never going to take you anywhere, let me tell you. You guys have to work along here with me. And if anywhere you are getting any problem, you can always ask, sir, this is what I'm not got. This is how you got getting. So get me the right answer. So guys, remaining people, can you get me the answer so that I can go to the next question? I should get a confidence and I'll go to the next question. Saurabh says 99. How about other guys? So where is the problem? It's pretty simple. This was 3135. We'll have two factors. One is to increase, one is to balance. How do you find the increase factor? 4 into total number of inning. What is the total number of inning? 10. So 4 into 10 will be 40. What is the remaining? Take out the 40 from here. This will be 90, right? 90 plus 40 will be 95. Total 95. 95 plus 40 will be 135, right? Perfect. This will be 95. It has to be increased by how many run? It has to be increased by 4 run. So 95 plus 4 will be how much? 99. So 99 has to be the answer. 99 has to be the answer. From where you got 84, Aishwarya? Hmm? Okay, so apart from Saurabh and Aishwarya, anyone else is also trying? Because guys, this will be very difficult for me to continue the class if you guys are not trying. A very less number of people. We have Goody and we have Sayed. Sayed, have you tried this? Have you also got the same answer, Goody? If yes, then I'll go to see. My intention, you understand. My intention is not to trouble you. My intention is to make sure that whatever we are discussing, everyone should understand. The moment you'll say, okay, sir, we understood, we'll go to the next question. Now, see, this is a very important question. This is one of the very important question, if you ask me. It says that 10 years ago, the average age of average of family of 4 member was 24. When this was 10 years ago, how many member? 4 member. What is the average? Average was 24. Perfect. In this 10 years, their 2 children were born. Earlier, there are only 4 member. In this 10 year, after 10 years, I hope only if this 4 member used to be there. So in present scenario, think about this. What I'm saying. Let's say in the present scenario, if we have only 4 member, this was 10 year ago, 24. After 10 year, can I say that everyone will become 34, and the average will also increase by 10? So this is what happened, right? From past to present, it's a gap of 10 year. Means everyone grown by 10 year, which means that average will also grow by 10 year. That's how the logic will work, right? So let's say in present, their average is 34 if only 4 member used to be there, but 2 children were born. and average of the family remains the same. Means present, instead of 34, it remained 24. Why? Because two more members have joined. Right, guys? Which means that all 34, whatever 34, it has to be there. No, it is not 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are not 34. They are how much? They are 24. Now, is it possible for them? Is it possible for them to be 24? 10 years ago, their age was 24. Let's assume that their age was 24. Why I'm assuming that their age is 24? Because the average is 24. That there is one possible case there. There could be one possibility then, saying that let's say all of them are 24 itself. All of them are 24 itself. If all of them are 24 itself, my people, can I say that there is a possibility that all of them are 24 and after 10 years they have to become 34, which means that these four members cannot be touched. Their age cannot be 24. Their age will remain 34 itself. Which means that whatever minus 10 we are doing, we cannot do it from there. We have to do it from the last two member only. Actually, according to this scenario, the last two member age has to be 68, but actually their age is not 68. We have to decrease it by how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 60. I will decrease it by 60, which means that summation of their age has to be equal to 8. Summation of their age has to be equal to 8 means sum of first one as well as second one, age of first one, or let's say called as A plus B. These are the two members. Their age has to be equal to 8, which means that this is the wrong answer. This is 4 plus 2, 6 wrong answer. 8 plus 10 wrong answer. The only possibility is 3 plus 4, 5. That is equal to 8. So this is how we can eliminate the answer and get the answer fast. Now, if you guys have not understood this logic, there is fair chance that you guys have not understood this logic. No issues. You have full right to ask it again. I'll explain one more time. But if you have understood the logic, we'll go into the next problem. Okay. Is that clear, guys? Yeah, sure, Goody. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll repeat it one more time. See, read the question with me. 10 years ago, the average age of the family, 4-member family, was 24. I'm saying that 10 years ago, the average age of 4-member family is 24. Can I say that one possibility, if average age of a family is 24, can I say that all of them can be 24? Is it a possibility? First, tell me this. Can I say that all of them can be 24 of the age? Yes or no? That's possibility, right? So I'm taking this possibility. Let's say all of them are 24 itself. When this happened? This happened 10 years ago. Which means that in present, all of them have to increase by 10, 10, 10, and their age has to become 34. I hope, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? That in present, their age has to be equal to 34 itself, right? All of you, right? Perfect. Now my question, I'm just assuming this one. I'm saying that let's say these two members are also 34, so that my calculation become easy. Why you assuming, sir? Because my calculation has to be easy. Why? If you assume this 34 and 34, the average of this group will become 34. Average of this group of 6 members will become 34. That is why we assume this two number as 34 and 34. But actually, when I read the question and I found that after joining this two member, average is not 34, average is 24, which means that each and every member have to be 24 or the total member have to be decreased by 60. So every member cannot be 24. It is not a possibility. So I'm going with the second possibility. What is the second possibility? From the last two member who have joined, 34 plus 34, that is 68. From here, you subtract 60. I subtract 60, which means that the summation of the two member, that is A plus B who has joined, has to be equal to 8. That is sum of these two member has to be equal to 8. It cannot be more than 8. So there is only one option which is giving summation of 8, that is 3 plus 5. Tomorrow you might have some different options also, that is 6 plus 2 or 7 and 1. It could be any one of them. Are you getting my point, guys? So you have to go with the options here. You have to go with the options, whichever the most suitable answer. Because answer, if you see this, there will be possible multiple options. That is 1 plus 7, 2 plus 6, 3 plus 5, 4 plus 4. These are the 4 different answers. But out of these 4 different answers, there's only one option is given in the option. Only one answer is given in the option, that is 3 and 5. So that's how we mark the option as 3 and 5 here. You might be thinking, sir, what to do if you have 2 options like this? 120% 2 options were like that cannot be possible. Why? Because the answer will become wrong. Multiple choice question will have only one options correct. Okay. Am I clear, guys? Whether all of you have understood this? If I change the value, can you solve the problem and give me the answer? So see, this is very simple. I've written a lot of things here. I've written a lot of things because I want to explain. If I want to solve this problem, right, it's damn simple. You need not to struggle this much. This is just to explain all the things. Whenever I'm solving the question, I'll be just taking it like this. What is the age? 24. What has to be there? 34. No. How much is actually in the present? 24. Means degrees of how many member? 10. For how many members? 6 members. So total degrees has to be equal to 60. For 2 member, if 34 plus 34, that is equal to 68. Minus 60 will be equal to 8. Pretty simple. What are the combination possible here? There are many combinations. Which combination is there in the option? This 3 and 5. This is how we can solve, only by writing this much. But in order to write this much, you have to understand the logic which I explained. I hope that logic which I explained is clear to every one of you. Right, my people? Now let me change the value. Let me change the value. Let me change the value. Where we are. Let me put it as something like this, where we are. Average is a 5-member group was 35. In these 10 years, 2 more members joined and the average of this group still remain the same. What is the average? What are the percentage of the children? Let me remove this. This is not required. Okay. So this is the question. This is a proper question. I've explained one logic like this, and I'm expecting that remaining people, those who are there with me, except Anjali, everyone should get the answer. Present age of the children, Iswarya, which means that there are 2 children, right? There are two childs, right? So it has to be 2 different answers for you. Oh, summation is 20. Okay, summation is 20. So what could be the possibility? Give me all the possibilities.
Sir, what should be the difference between that both of the two children?
Not required. It could be anything. That depends upon the question. You want me to give the difference between those 2 children also?
Yes, sir.
then it will become easy for you. Let me make the difference between both two children is 5 years. So I've seen Aishwarya has given me the answer. 7.5 and 13.5 could be. That could be one of the possibility. 7.5 and 20.5 difference between them has to be 5. Yeah, that could be one of the possibility. I agree. Let me plug in the power source. 1 minute, guys. 8 and 12 cannot be there. It cannot be one of the possibilities. I'll tell you the reason. Summation is 20 is fine, but 8 and 12 difference is only 5. So difference has to be how much? It has to be equal to at least 5. Okay. So I'm good here, guys. I'll go to the next variety of problem from this topic. I think the previous question is clear to every one of you. All of you have understood the previous question, right? Shall I go into this question now? So yeah, anyone have any problem? Good deed is not 12. It's not 13.5. It has to be 12.5, right? Because 13.5 and 7.5 will become 21. The difference has to be equal to 20 only, right? Yeah, perfect. So I want you to try this question. I want all of you to try this question. And once after 30 seconds, I'll talk about this question. I'll give you my method how we can solve this. Okay. So make sure that all of you will be trying this question by yourself. Aishwarya got the answer is 10. Let's see. Okay, let me tell you the answer of this question, guys, and then we'll discuss about this. Okay. A purple mark is wrongly entered 83 instead of 63. So original marks was 63, and it is wrongly entered is how much? It's wrongly entered is how much? 83. Due to this, average of the class got increased by half. Obvious, that's quite obvious. This is a wrong mark, this is by mistake. This is the increased marks, I can call it as. How much this is? 83. So total, how much increase has happened, guys? If you can see that, can you tell me how much increase has been happened? 20 increase has happened. So can I say that this is increase factor? Whatever increase has happened, this happened because of this increase factor only, right? According to the discussion which we have done just now. And because of this average increase by half, can I say that average increase by half, which means that whatever the member of the group, everyone will be increased by half. Means from this 20 only, everyone should get half, right? Let's think like this. You have almost 20 chocolates. You have nice 20 chocolates. They make silk a bigger one, and you want to give everyone half chocolate. To how many member you can give like this? To how many people you can give like this? That's the question I want to ask you. See, whatever happened because of this 20 only, right? Because instead of 63, they have entered 83, which means that there are 20 difference. And because of this 20 extra thing, we got increase. We got the average increase by half, right? Which means that everyone have to increase by half. That's how it goes. Do you agree with me? Now let's say this increase factor is 20. Everyone have to increase by half. You can give it this half to how many member? You can always give it to what do you call it as? Let's I don't know how many member. Let's call that member as X, and every member will get half. And this has to be equal to increase factor. How much this is? 20. So the number of member will be always equal to 40. If you're not able to think like this, you can always go back and calculate like this. So answer is not 10 Ishwarya. Answer is not 10 Tuta. It is 40. Have you got the answer? Have you got the logic? Forget about the answer. Have you guys got the logic? All other people in my batch, whether every one of you have understood this, right? Super. So let's say if I remove this, if I change this value, if I make it as 93 instead of 83, then what could be your answer? Now quickly, now this will become a verbal question. You don't need any book and pen to solve this problem if you have understood the logic. See, Saurabh has given me the answer. Perfect, Saurabh. Vidya has given me the answer. Aishwarya has given me the answer. Very good, guys. Who else has left out? Goody. Goody has given me the answer. Sorry, I missed it. So two, okay, one Sayyad. बट आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या? कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो प्लीज आप पूछें. Please clear it out. Ask where you have not followed. I'm there to help you out, all of you. Sayyid, you there? If you want to ask, you can wait till the end of the class and you can ask again. Meanwhile, I have this question with me. I want all of you to solve this problem by yourself. So let me help you out with this question, guys. All of you study this very carefully. That this person is going from one place, let's call it as A, and going to B with a speed of 15 km per hour. On return journey, means from return journey is B to A only. His speed is 10 km per hour. So one thing you have to understand, this is a special case of average. This is not always you'll get this kind of situation. In this case, what's happening is that distance is remain same. Distance is same. Whenever you understood that the distance is same here, guys, understand this one to every one of you. There's a formula. I don't want to discuss that formula. You just keep it like this. Average speed formula. In time, speed, and distance, I'll explain you how does this happening. Hey, what's I'm writing, man? So this is formula for average speed. What says that 2 s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. What is s1 and s2? These are the two speeds. Like here we have 15 and 10. Perfect, perfect. So this is 2 into 10 into 15 whole divided by 10 plus 15. 10 plus 15 is how much? This is nothing but equal to 25. And 10 into 2 is 15 into, okay, let me do it again. It's 2 into 10 into 15 whole divided by 25. 5, 5, 5, 3, 5, 2, 2, 3 is 6, 2 is 12. So speed has to be equal to 12 km per hour. Now, one thing I want to be very serious, I want to be very careful here. Whenever you're using this formula, you have to assure that distance remains the same. Otherwise, you cannot use this formula. Otherwise, what is the formula for average speed? Otherwise, if you don't have the distance same, the formula for average speed will be equal to, let me write it properly. It is total distance whole divided by total. And let me tell you, this formula what I've written here is derived from here only. When I keep the distance same here, right, you will get the same formula. You can try it if you want. So I need not to tell you. If I'll give you some other question, you can definitely talk. This 25 and let's call it, while returning this will become let's call it as 5 km only. And then you can easily find the average speed. Quickly calculate this one and give me the answer. Ongoing 25, coming back 5, give me the average speed. Again, if the first one has got the answer, how about other guys? I want to get the answer from remaining other people also. Please make sure that all of you are giving the answer. Yeah, 25 by 3. Perfect. This is another question which I want to tell you guys. Please solve this one by yourself, 30 seconds, and then we'll discuss it all. Okay, let me help you out so that you understand how does this work. This is pretty simple question. This is a logical question if you ask me. The 11 member, which has to be divided into first 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. First 6 and last 6. If you see to this is how it is. First 6 will be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Average of 11 result is 60. Means if I go with normal space, all the average of 11 member, average is equal to 60. This is how it is. How many member? I don't know. So sum divided by number will be equal to 60. Let me remove it and write properly for you. So whenever this sum by 11 is 60, so can I say that summation has to be equal to 660? From this group, if you see summation has to be equal to 660. Now there's another scenario given over there. That first 6 into 53. Last 6 into 63. So if you see that, I'm adding the 6 here also, I'm adding the 6 other side also. So can I say that 6 into 53 plus 6 into 63 has to be equal to 660 plus the 6th term. If we add everything together, that has to be equal to 660. And why I'm adding the 6th term? Because this has been added twice. So I'm adding the 6th term again. What they want the 6th term only. So it's pretty simple. Take 6 common. This plus this will be equal to how much? 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. 11 plus 116 it will be, right? 116 into 6, that will be equal to 696.
Sir, there's into 58 it should be, no sir.
Oh, I think I have not read it properly. This is 58 then. Perfect. 58 plus 63 will be how much, Aishwarya? I missed this one. I could not read it properly. Okay. So how much this is? $58, 6 plus 5, 11 again. 8 plus 3 will be 21. Okay. So this is 1 here. This will go 1 to 1. Right? 1 to 1 into 6. What is 1 to 1 into 6? 600, 20, 120, 126. So this will be 726 minus 660 will be equal to the 6th term. So 6th term will be equal to this minus this will be nothing but equal to 60 plus 60. Yeah, 66. So your answer will be 66. So let me tell you, it's not that always you have to use the same formula. Always you have to see what I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying to tell you that it's not that average means one formula and you have to use always the same formula. If you do that, you will be slower than others. I don't know how many of you acknowledge this. If you guys have understood this topic before, don't you see in these 2 class only which I have taken with you, you have learned a lot of new logic. And then if you ask me, this aptitude is about exploring the same. See, it's pretty simple. There is no fixed logic. There is no fixed cutoff. How you will become better than others? The more you explore, the better you will become. As simple as this. And there's nothing called that it's come naturally to me. I like it. No. If you spend some time, you'll also like it. Trust me, when I was in college, I was not having such a good skills in terms of such a good logic in terms of average. How I got it? I got it by solving, by thinking the things again, and again, and working on this and spending time here. I'm not asking you to do the same, but at least whatever we have learned, you get it. See, to learn this, we have taken 6-7 years of journey to develop this. Now I'm giving it in only 1.5 2 years of 2 hours of time. I want all of it to be serious and take it off. That is the only concern which I want you to be serious of, nothing else. So is that point is clear to all of you guys? All of you understood? Or anyone have any problem here? I thought of giving you the assignment the last class only, but if I could give you the assignment, you could have not been able to solve it properly. So what I thought is that let's wait for some time and then I provide you the assignment. That was the main thought process. So I hope by now all of you will be good enough. All of you will be able to understand the logic of average. All of you will start thinking something in the average. Can I expect you to solve some more question at home from anywhere? I'm giving you free hand. Why you take my notes only? You solve it from anywhere and come back tomorrow in the class with your doubts. Sir, I tried solving this. I could not solve this one. First half an hour of tomorrow class, I'll take a doubt and then we'll start a new topic for the day. Is that clear? Are we now at least better than before in terms of average? And let me tell you guys, this is where you have to improvise. Because time is fixed, you have to improve your speed. And speed is never about shortcut. Please come out of this logic. People say, I'll tell you shortcut. It's not about shortcut. Speed is about your logic. How well and how much logical you are in order to solve the problem. I'll leave you guys on this question. I'll just leave you guys with this question. And once I'll meet up tomorrow, I'll discuss this question with you. That's all from my end, guys. Thank you very much for joining the session and ask your friend to join. Because it look very dull, guys. When we have less number of people, we also lose interest. So if anyone, if you know whom you think are joining, got missed it because of anything, you just pull them. Solve it together, be in a group. So please help us out. Thank you. Any doubt or anything like that, we'll be taking it tomorrow.